So you've seen the interview with Bill Lipschutz. You've read the interview with Bill Lipschutz. And that being the case, the next question then is, let's just summarize some of that. And let me summarize it for you as to what I think are the most important parts of what he says. First of all, it's okay not to make profits every trade. The moment you try and be profitable every single trade, you're going to get lots of losses. That was one of his key messages. Another one is you've got to have discipline. You've got to follow your rules. It's not playing by the seat of your pants. There is no, oh, I'm just a hot shot, I've got a gut instinct and all that bravado. Then you've got to understand risk and reward. You've got to understand how, if you're setting a certain target, then your risk cannot be worse than the reward you're setting. And more importantly, you've got to understand, well, how much money do I bet on any one trade? And I'll teach you all of that, and that's a critical thing to learn. You've got to know when you're wrong, and when you are, you've got to be able to admit it without any ego and jump out of that trade. As he mentions time and again, psychology is probably the most important part of trading. You've got to know to run your luck when you find a big win. When you're on a big winning trade, how do you run your luck? How do you increase those profits even more? And that's a critical factor of all the trading strategies that I will show you. Those are 5, in my view, of the critical messages, the most important messages from the Bill Lipschutz interview. And I wanted to highlight them for you and underline them for you here. What does it mean in terms of results? Well, this is how his fund performs. And it's marked LTCP. It's only up to 2013 that I put the figures there, or the end of 2012. Growth of $1,000 investment, and you can see that it's outperformed the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 significantly. We're going to be adopting, it's not just his, whether it's George Soros or any fund manager or my own funds, this is the kinds of targets that we achieve. This is what we do. We achieve this because we follow the simple principles of trading, which I'm going to teach you in these modules. How does our wins and losses look? Well, this is how it looks. We don't ever have any big losses. I'd say of all our trades, about 40% are small losses, 40% are small wins, and the remainder are big wins. Okay, that's how it splits down from what we do, what professional traders do, and what I'll be teaching you as you work through these modules and lectures so that you replicate exactly that. We break it all down into its building blocks so that you'll be able to sort of get an X-ray vision and see exactly how to do it. You can copy it with discipline and get the same results.